I had such a great experience. This was my first time up here, and it was pretty special to be here because this time last year, it was just after the fire, and all of our horses were in the hospital. And during this event last year, they had a big fundraiser, and they raised a ton of money. And all that money that they gave back to us, it helped me pay all this mare's vet bills. So it was pretty special to be here this year, and especially to be on her. It's a beautiful event. I've never been up here before. The cross-country course is beautiful, and it feels like you're in a European country. It's really cool. It's a beautifully run event. Everyone's so friendly, and I had a great time. My goal was to finish in the top 5 this weekend, and I finished 5th, so I'm pretty excited for my first 3-star. And I've only had this mare back since March, so we've only had a couple runs in preparation, and it's my first 3-star and her first 3-star, so it was a really exciting weekend.
Was this your show jumping?
My show jumping was good. The show jumping is actually one of our trickiest phases. She gets a little bit hot in the dressage, but I sort of know how to handle it now. But I got the mare because she was stopping in the show jumping quite a bit. And so I ride her really forward, a little bit similar to how I ride cross country, because I just don't quite trust her all the way yet, because she gets a little bit nervous if your distance is a little bit close, especially when she's a bit tired, like after running cross country yesterday. And so I think she likes her bum scratch. Now she's going to sway around and shake it for you guys too. But so I had 3 down because I just overrode her a little bit. So I think now I definitely trust her a lot more in the show jumping, and I'll try and tone it down because all the rails were definitely mine. But she tried her heart out, and it was a pretty exciting finish for us. She's just such a trier. She's got the biggest heart in the world, and I think she knows that I love her and she loves me, and we take care of each other. And it went to show she actually won the fitness award this weekend, and it was one of my biggest worries going to the cross country that she wasn't fit enough, because most of these horses running this weekend have been doing fitness since January after their vacations, and they ran a fall 3-day last year, but she hadn't done a big run like this since Jersey Fresh last April, so over a year ago. And she didn't really do her first gallop until the end of March. So I was pretty worried going in. She's never galloped for 10 minutes since it's her first 3-star, and I've never ridden a tired horse, so I didn't know what it would be like, but she wasn't tired at all. She did it really easy. So she was full of running. She cruised around. She's really good. She's very sweet. She's easy to work on. She ground ties. She's nice to wash. She loves to be groomed. The only thing she doesn't like is she hates having blankets on, which is a little unfortunate because now she has to wear them in the sun all the time. But other than that, you can't tell she's a mare at all. She's really sweet. She loves other horses, and she's just nice to be around. She's like a pet.
And did she have anything as far as self-mutilation?
She did. She was burned over 70% of her body, basically everything except for her legs and her head. And I remember the first time they scoped her, I didn't know what it was going to look like, and they put the scope down her throat, and everything was black from right behind her tongue all the way down to her lungs. It was amazing, just covered, just solid black. And we actually didn't end up scoping her again because Neville went to Burley last fall, and his looked pretty similar to hers, so we just sort of assumed that since he was okay, she would be okay too. And she hasn't had a problem since. The vets in New Bolton and Kevin Keane took such good care of her, and she really recovered well. She's a miracle.
Wow. And then she's completely recovered.
She's completely recovered. I think this weekend was the proof. I think she's good to go, and now we're qualified to go to Rolex next year, so hopefully we'll do another 3-star in the fall, and then maybe Kentucky in the spring.
Who knows?
That's right.
That's awesome.